If the Rugby World Cup Final was tomorrow and you had to choose between Finn Russell, Handré Pollard, at fly-half, who would you trust more? The magician or the machine? Or would you go with one breaks, games with creativity, or the other wins with precision and nerves of steel? Today, we're diving into a debate. Who is truly the best fly-half in world rugby right now? And we're talking about rugby's hottest matchups, hottest challenge between Finn versus Handré Pollard. Two world-class number 10s. Hard to compare, right? Two totally different styles and one massive debate. Who deserves to be called the best in the world today? Now, we're keeping it honest, respectful, and grounded in real stats and performances. No fluff, no bias, just proper rugby talk. So who exactly are we comparing? Now, we look at Finn Russell. He's about 1.82 meters tall, weighs in at 92 kilometers, and made his test debut for Scotland in 2014. Now, he's played 87 test matches for Scotland and scored about 436 points, including 9 tries. He's known for creativity, flair, and fearless attacking play. Then we have Handré Pollard, slightly taller at 1.89 meters and 96 kilograms, and also debuted in 2014 for South Africa. He's earned 82 caps and scored over 790 points. His game is built on structure, decision-making, and one of the most reliable boots in world rugby. Now, two players from the same generation, but completely different rugby identities. Now, Finn Russell, when I watch his games and just observing Finn Russell, he's a playmaker, with every sense. He plays flat to the line, force defenders to commit. He has one of the best passing range in game, long, short, delayed, no look. It's all there. He leads all fly halves in offloads this season and ranks near the top in line breaks, assists. Now, he's the guy who sees space no one else sees and isn't afraid to take a risk. Sometimes it doesn't come off, but when it does, he does look like a genius. And it's just flair. He was central to Bath's premiership title win this year, running the attack with confidence and control. And then we have Pollard. He's the opposite side of the coin. Now, he doesn't play flashy, but he plays smart. His kicking is deadly accurate. His tactical awareness is elite. And his ability to stick to the plan and manage territory is world class. In 2023 World Cup knockouts, he kicked every single point for South Africa. In the quarterfinal, semi-final, and final, not one missed kick, not one bad decision. And that's what makes Pollard special. When it's tense, when the game is tight, he doesn't blink. Now, Russell's club form in 2024 to 2025 has been fantastic. He's arguably the best fly half in the premiership. He outplayed Pollard in the final, kicked that 100% and controlled the pace of the match. He was huge reason Bath lifted that trophy. But in 2025 Six Nations, not quite as smooth. He missed 5 out of 8 crucial kicks across 2 matches. That's tough at international level. Those points matter too. But Pollard, meanwhile, came into the 2023 Rugby World Cup late after being dropped from the original squad, and he delivered flawlessly 15 out of 15 kicks in the knockouts, calm, cold, and clinical. And he hasn't played a ton of rugby since. But when he has, he's been very sharp. Not showy, but never rattled. Now, let's put it like this. If your team is down by 2 points in the dying seconds of a Rugby World Cup final, who do you want to line up for the kicks? It has to be Pollard. But if you need a spark, a magic to break down a wall of defenders, maybe clutch at the end, especially when in dying minutes, well, there's only one man for that, and that is Finn Russell. Now, Pollard gives you execution and control. Russell gives that creativity and game-breaking vision, and both are elite at what they do. I guess earlier this year we saw them go head-to-head to the Premiership final, Bath versus, Lancaster. Russell came out on top. He ran the show, created some key moments, and nailed every kick that was his statement game. But let's not forget what Pollard has on his resume. 2 Rugby World Cup titles, that's legacy. That's big stage pedigree. Few players, fly-halves or otherwise, can match that. So here's the question. Who's the best fly-half in the world right now? There's been some talks over the podcast saying that Finn Russell is the best fly-half in the world. Maybe potentially the best player in the world. I'm not sure. But if we're talking pure attacking, genius and creativity, you go with Finn Russell, right? And if we're talking consistency, leadership and winning when it counts, you'd go with Handré Pollard as your man. But in truth, they both sit at the top for different reasons. Russell is the most dangerous attacking fly-half rugby today. You saw that in the Lions game in the second test against Australia. He started to build momentum into the game. He wasn't as flash in that second test, but he started to work on his magic, and that's when the Lions pulled off a victory against the Aussies. But then you have Pollard as the most trusted and proven winner in the position. For me, there's no need to choose one and dismiss the other. I mean, it's a tough one. If I was to pick, I wouldn't pick both of them because I know that they are world-class players and it's hard to choose from. It's hard to compare. So let's stop the hate and let's stop, the either or, there's room for both, of them in the best 10s conversation. Now I'm going to leave it to you guys because it's hard for me to pick and to compare. So drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you go with Finn? Would you go with Pollard? Would you go with Magician or would you go with Machine? So there you have it, guys. Hit if you like the breakdown. Subscribe if you love rugby. And don't forget to subscribe for more rugby content. Thanks for tuning in. And keep supporting your rugby teams. And keep the rugby spirit alive. And we will see you in the next video.